What's something you find weird about society that everyone else thinks is normal? Idolizing people who don't know you exist and probably wouldn't give a beep about you either way. TikTok trends. Dancing as a whole. To be fair, I'm a professional dancer and sometimes I don't even know why people pay to watch dancers. It's weird how the society has accepted being fake and superficial as the new norm of can't people just enjoy and live the moment without having to take pictures from their phones and update it on social when the fun begins. It's always like, wait first let's take a can't it just be candid pictures instead of she's and that too like a 100 times where's 5he fun? A fake world we live in. Live the moment. A megoff peepton of PPL out there are under the assumption everyone's trying to beep them sexually. Our twisted idea of revenge disguised as justice. After wanting to go to the cops about someone that had finally left me alone, my mama told me something I'll never forget. Are you really looking for justice? Or vengeance? Corporations shoving hundreds of ads into every sensory organ in your body every single day. Social media. That teen angst is seen as an immature phase you will grow out of, instead of adulthood being seen as a Stockholm-ish acceptance of a very flawed system. Teachers making such steep pay. How religions are given so much preference. Culture wars / people from different groups constantly fighting each other and with more and more extreme ways. Celebrities. That you retire when you're old. Should be in the first half of your life. I don't know if you have ever seen this, but your comment immediately think of. In my next life, I want to live my life backwards. You start out dead and get that out of the way. Then you wake up in an old people's home feeling better every day. You get kicked out for being too healthy. Go collect your pension. And then when you start work, you get a gold watch and a party on your first day. You work for 40 years until you're young enough to enjoy your retirement. You party, drink alcohol, and are generally promiscuous. Then you are ready for high school. You then go to primary school. You become a kid. You play. You have no responsibilities. You become a baby until you are born. And then you spend your last 9 months floating in luxurious spa-like conditions with central heating and room service on tap. Larger quarters every day and then voila! You finish off as an orgasm. Woody Allen. That greed is good and selfishness is considered strong, while generosity and empathy are considered weak and naive. Making a relationship formal with the help of the government by getting married. Wearing shoes indoors. Nationalism. Every single country in the world down to the smallest one thinks their country is the greatest and will believe all kinds of BS just on the account of that, making the people so easily manipulated. People. People are strange. When you're even stranger. The importance given to having children. Yeah, PPL call you a child and a failure if you don't have children. FBPM. Throwing mentally ill people aside like trash. Using only one side of a set of double doors. It's weird how many people get thrown off when I use the other side rather than wait for them or hold the door for them. People ask how are you? And then turn around and walk away. Like that's normal. People having selfies as a cell phone wallpaper. How most people are obsessed with finding love even though 9 times out of 10 it is futile and makes them miserable. Selfishness. The school systems. The grades shouldn't go by age. They should go by skill/knowledge. Pop music. Sex is a casual act. Not serious at all. The fact that everybody follows just the crowd and don't do anything on their own. I mean, is it that bad to have your own opinion? That the farmers went from controlling the food and being at the top of social hierarchy to now starving peasants who are seen as the bottom of the social ladder. Like, what the hell happened? We still control the food, so what gives? How early the workday starts in some countries. Cancel culture. I don't get the point of it. It literally doesn't work. They're hated and cancelled one day and then the next day everyone forgets. I don't get it. It's all about control and power. The urge to pollute the planet with offspring. The general work-life balance just always seemed off to me. You give up the vast majority of your time to a company and have so little time left to enjoy the money you earn. People judging people based on their physical appearances. How people get so heated about politics to the point where they let it destroy friendships and family relationships. Women needing to shave legs and armpits. Especially given that it only started when men's shaving product industry wanted to expand their market in early 1900s. Being a lazy beep. That if you end up a fat healthcare disaster, that American hospitals are just going to take care of you. Disharmony. Why is it so offensive to answer a yes or no question with a yes or no? Like, why? If you ask me if the shirt makes you look fat, I will give you a yes or no answer. If you ask if I think you look stupid, I will give you a yes or no answer. Stop asking questions in a format that has an answer you won't like. Why is this a thing? Everyone is constantly worried that everyone is talking about them, while simultaneously being worried that no one is talking about them. Small talk. I can see you're not interested in what each other is saying. I know that's a fake. Polite chuckle. Plastic smiles. God damn it, stop making me cringe, people. Nearly everybody modulates their lives because they think an invisible being is watching their every move and taking notes. Investments. Because I have money now, I can expect to get more free money later despite doing literally nothing to earn it. Money that one way or another is going to come out of the pocket of someone who doesn't have any to spare. I know your elders told you wealth was effectively infinite. But like many of the things they told you back then, it wasn't strictly true. Following where the crowd goes. Usually a lost leader followed by lost crowds. 2. Who give their power away for others to rule and direct how their life should be. For them. It's normal to live in drama. Stairs. I hate stairs. They are evil death traps that can be replaced with ramps or elevators. Have you ever been happy about seeing stairs? Being obsessed with what a kid's sex and presumed gender are before they're even born. Seriously. If I have a kid, I really don't need to theme their room, toys, or clothes based on their genitalia, and I really don't want baby shower gifts based on it either. Gross. Men's opinions are valued more to most women than the woman's own opinion of herself. When rape is defined and women or kids are in the spotlight and men are sidelined because of the notion men cannot be raped either by other men or specially by a woman or a bunch of women. The fact that it's harder for a single male to adopt a kid than a single female, and yet society feels sorry for orphans and almost none want to adopt. Cars. Why in America are there so many cars? Like in Europe, they have public spaces for people. But in every American city you are either inside or strapping a tiny slice of pavement next to a 10-lane road. Tits. The invisible man in the sky. LGBTQ.